What's up, Goku? Wait, there we go. Oh, get them files going. So how you doing? uh, can't tell if I accidentally held some baking soda or not. I'm not spreading it. Good to hear, good to hear. Headache gone? For the most part, yeah. It's like a very dull twinge at worst. So it's basically gone, honestly. Yeah, I went to sleep. Had a decent time last night, so got a pretty good sleep in. That helped. Ugh. And then I was gonna usually I skip lunch on days that today every like third day, but I had a little bit of the headache, and then what should we call it? Uh, I was just abnormally hungrier than I usually am because I didn't eat too much last night. I ate a little, made a little wrap. Yeah, so we're chilling. Okay. Alright, was it good? 1 out of 10? I mean, it was a simple little wrap. It was just, I guess I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. I just slapped some like Swiss cheese with honey ham, like a slice of honey ham, a slice of regular ham, a slice of lemon pepper chicken slices that were in the fridge. Then what should I call it? Those side of chips. All right, let's get built out. Kind of chips. It was just what is it? The Utz sour cream and onion chips. Mom brought a fresh bag today.
Hello there.
What's up, Slangston? How's your week? How's the start of your week going so far? Let's see. Okay, so we have a password skeleton. Oh, All right. So generate password. I'm gonna return this, and then we need find letter. Number. Find special. And then with this, what it'll do is for a signed letter, I'll have it call this. X. We return. Conscience pains. I'll leave it at this for now because I'd have to like make this way too big. Oh, actually, no, we don't need to do that here. We'll always return at least. Like, Max. I really, really hate that feature. How come? Oh, Valley, not Mount. I keep forgetting. Python time? Python time. I didn't agree with us. There's a day going so far. What is his number? Mm. Don't even worry about that then. About to clock in your 2 hours for the day. Living. Oh, snap! This is gonna fail for the first time in a while. Popping your head in. Whack a mole. Whap! Oh no. I'm chilling. Just getting into the. Oh, that's gonna kill, isn't it? Well, it finally happened. That sucks. Someone will come in and be nice and clean that up. They hadn't failed that for like 4 or 5 days straight. Ugh, I hate how just randomly the teams just won't hit a break point and then it just leaves it at like 2%. Or you got a headache? You know, it's opposing forces. If there's already pain, more pain solves it. Trust. Whatever led you, Fizzy. Whatever leads you astray. Hmm. Can't feel a thing if you're not conscious. That's what I'm saying. See? SMH. See? You just gotta trust the process, Vinny. You just gotta trust the process. This unpatented process, like there's plenty of things that are unpatented that are, you know, going about in this day and age. Back up because I clicked too. All right, we need to make the. Mhm. Mhm. Thank you, kind sir. Well, to be fair, they get friend points. It's a win-win for both of us. Look, at least I'm not saying I'm gonna like put a drill in your head, right? Like back in the day, back in them good old days, as people like to say apparently nowadays. I don't know when they were good old days, but apparently they were good old days. Mhm. Wait, can I just do? Oh, that does work. Sick. Mhm. Yeah, okay, I figured. Man, so the problem is, am I just gonna have to make it be like -1 unconditionally? Yeah, so it hits index out of range because this is going to be the length of the letters is back for like 2 seconds. Nice. It's gonna be 26. Oh my fucking god! 1 second. Hopefully the ruckus doesn't get picked up on the mic. Anyway, so the length of the characters will be 26, but that doesn't translate well to. How did it do that? I think that'll work like unconditionally, right? Yeah, because there's the Z. Then if I do string dot digits, that should get 0 through 9 with no problems. Potentially. Yeah, okay, 9 is in there. Let me take this. And do numbers. And then return text. Let me come down here. Really special tools. Situation. Play with that. And then to special. Return special index. Okay. So now this should make a password. There we go. Yeah, with the way I have it set up, it should always make a password that has at least a number, a letter, and a special character assigned to it. And then if we change this to false, it will then just be a number and a character. Oh. Get stuck in an infinite. Probably. Probably because of the password. Yeah, because it's not gonna. Yeah, I'd have to like change this, and I'm too lazy to change that, especially because that's not part of the assignment. It goes into infinite loop because if you put false on this one, it'll never break out of this because this flag won't get changed to true until all 3 of these are done. Because basically what I have to do would be like base it off of the max amount. But the assignment says to just assume that it'll always be a number bigger than 2 and both flags will be true. Yeah, but really, to really make it like actually work completely, I would have to put like some if statements in here. Well, first of all, I'd have to like kind of change the system a bit because if you wanted to generate a password that was just a letter and like it just consisted of a letter or yeah, of a letter and special characters, you can't do that. Um, and well, I mean, you could like it would just be like no, you still could. It's just I'd have to it'd be in here. Like this would be a much longer block. I'd have to have like one if for it'd be like if this is true and blah blah blah. This is true blah blah blah. Because the way this is working, like I have it set up, well, like could make it work. There's probably like another way. Is I just made it construct a list of numbers equivalent to the length requested using the numbers 1, 2, 3. And then depending on what that list consists of when it goes back, right? When it sends it back, it'll then call in one of these functions that will then assign a letter, a number, or a special character, depending if it's a 1, a 2, or a 3. And since every list will always have at least one of like each, it'll always do the parameter of having at least a number, a letter, and a special character. It's not like perfect, but I'm just trying to complete the assignment on this one, to be honest. That's it. This exercise you will write the functions which can be used in games that involve dice. Instead of normal dice, this exercise specifies non-transitive dice. Non Moving on. Roll dice. Right. Rolls a die specified by the argument. For I in range of 20, print roll A. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh, mm, mhm. Fucking dog. Barking too much in his old age. Run choice from the. Nice, so if I do. Yeah, I'll choose the comma though. there a way to exclude the comma? Oh, I guess you could just do. Yeah. No, it's still. Wait, why is it picking up a comma? Those commas shouldn't be getting chosen because that's not an entity of the list. That's just something that's there. What the fuck? Is it choosing that instead of the 6 for some weird reason? Oh, so yeah, that doesn't work on that. I was like, from my understanding, when you use the split command on it, like those commas shouldn't be a pickable option. Oh. Well, no, because there's no white space in between them. If it doesn't. No, it's still. Why is it picking up a fucking comma? I don't understand why a random choice is picking a comma unless it's ignoring this and grabbing this. I mean, die A2. Oh, it's because I misspelled it. Okay, that explains a lot. I was so confused why that wasn't working. Okay, there we go. I was so confused, bro. That's like the third or fourth time it's been because I don't know, my brain derps and it typed something wrong. I was so confused. I was like, there's no way that it's picking out the comma in the list because it's not like an actual value in the list. It wasn't. It was because I accidentally misspelled die A into dia A. And so even so, it was pulling from this one still. Which, to be fair, this was a non-issue. Okay. Mhm. Oops. I guess I could just do else here. Then we have die equals die. Oops. Oh, it's only 3 twos. I can't count. Well, bear, I can't count. And then blah, blah, blah. Place. And then we just copy the paste. Change this to C. B. And roll A. Haven't heard this song in forever. Yeah, it was. I don't even remember when I tossed it on. Yeah, this playlist like it's been around the block a couple times. It's got some in there from I think it's like how old is this playlist? 2 years old? I remember when I started adding music. But this is a cover for it. And it popped up on like my Discover Weekly one time and I was like not bad, not bad. Yeah, this is from March 20th. Or at least that's when I added it. But yeah. I remember when it popped out, I was like, man, I haven't heard the song in a while. Listens to it. You saying like now I'm not saying I don't trust your singing capabilities, but I'm just saying that I'm gonna mysteriously have something to do when it's your turn on the karaoke mic. Just saying. You know? It's not you. It's just stuff comes up, just it happens. What's the First die one. Second die one. Uh, should be. Range of it'll be second die. Let's see. Two. Zero. Ties. Roll these. If first die greater than second. Victory. One. I really don't like. Oh man, it's gonna be such a pain to get used to that. I really don't like how just because there's a number one in like victory one or die one, it'll like try to be like, is this what you meant? And then every time I hit enter, I then have to waste time deleting it. Like, in my opinion, if it doesn't start with the thing that I'm starting to type, it just shouldn't like suggest it to me, because it gets really annoying really quickly when I have to do it over and over again. Like I'm going to have to in this one. Actually, I'll just leave it with the greater n. Ugh. Victory 2. Just like that. Like I don't want that popping up. There might be something I can do to like change that, but I'm not sure if there is. All I know is it just gets really frustrating sometimes, because it's just making me waste time because I have to like do an extra input that I wouldn't need to if it just didn't work that way. Also, this is supposed to be a 1 anyway. from Spotify, but oh, like yeah, you can feel free. The song request is always there. I always listen to something at least once. Make no promises for after though. But if you wanna toss it up there, feel free. Feel free to toss it up for judgment on whether or not it'll make it on the viewer playlist. All right, let's see if this doesn't burn it to the. Hmm. Oh. Oh, Mellow. Maybe if you did that. Rob. And B. Can't believe I did second die, second die. All right, we queued it up. Queued it up. See how it goes. We'll put it up for judgment. Not really. I don't really judge music too much, especially when I'm like typing code. Half the times I'll just be like, "Wait, what was that?" I don't even realize what song I'm on. This die one actually wasn't too bad. It seemed a little bit more. Whatchamacallit? Complicated? Not really. Oh, skipping that one. Oh, voila. I've never heard the song that it's covering, but thumbs up. Pretty good. Yeah, this one seems kind of fun, but I don't know. I think I have to be like enrolled in the course to get the templates for the some of these exercises. But this one's kind of interesting. Wait, is it? It doesn't really do anything for randomness, though, does it? Words. Finds a list containing random words. Text file. All words should begin. Ah. Date. Oh, daytime ones. Daytime ones are used a bunch. I'm gonna set to midnight. An example above. An elements of daytime object. Or wait. I'll probably have to use this to rewrite some stuff for, or use this for like on the meal plan one. From date time, import date time. I don't know who decided that a function inside of the thing should have the same name as the thing itself, but it's what it is. And they can also be specified. Very. Mhm. Familiar comparison operator date time. You calculate it with subtraction. Mm. You can access the number of days in a time delta, but not the number of years, as the length of a year varies. A time delta object contains the attributes days, seconds, microseconds. Other measures can be passed as arguments, but they will be converted internally as available. Use way to program, which date of birth, and then prints out how old the user day, month, and year separately. Days. Improt. Improt. Improt all the things. Isn't Eve of the new millennium? Can't tell if that's supposed to be December 31st of 1999 or January 1st of 2000. Guess we'll find out. Oh, these are all the answers though. Pretty sure. What the yeah. We'll do the New Year's Eve. Yeah. Mm. Alright. Oh, right. I have to hard cut to that. Hmm. I put it in the wrong order. Oh, I put this one in the wrong order. That's weird. Worked fine when they were giving their examples. Put in the wrong number anyway, so it's fine. It's like print. Really? Hmm. That's a problem. Being stuck sucks. Is it on the gaming concept thing you were talking about last night? But yeah, I get that. It's always a pain, especially if it's on something you don't wanna be like being productive on. Hmm. It means I need to does it work for Alright. Now we'll see if it'll catch the other one. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't work off of comparing date time to an integer, but it works comparing one to the other. Good one. Validate. Oh. I was looking at what PIC stood for. Personal identity card. Oh, I guess I was pretty close. I think I said it was like personal identification something. Got stuck on what the C part could stand for. Turns true or false based on whether the PIC given as an argument is valid or not. Finish. PICs follow the format of day, month, year, X, YYZ. Where day, month, year contains the date of birth, X is the marker for century, and 3Y is the personal identifier, and Z is the control character. The program should check the validity by these three criterias. date in the format. The century marker is either plus 1800s for two characters. Is calculated by taking the 9-digit number created by the date of birth and the personal identifier, dividing this by 31, and selecting the character at the end. Jeez Louise, who came up with this? Must have been on something strong. Character would be C. More examples of explanation. Please make sure you do not share your own sample in the code you use for testing or through the support channels. The fact that they have to put that on the exercise generally means that someone either they had the exercise down and someone's done that, or you know, they know that someone would potentially do that. So glad to see lots of people that would make that kind of bad decision exist all over. Okay. This one's probably gonna take. I think the biggest hurdle is the first one. Just figuring out how to make it or to check if the first half of the code is a valid existing date. How do you go about making a check of the first chunk is valid? Uh, Types are immutable. Out. I don't think time delta is going to help us for this. Wait, what's the order? Yeah, it's date, month, year. And date time goes in year, month, day. Is there no way to make it? Hmm. How'd you even begin to check that though? What they've taught us. Because the year only contains the last two digits, so you don't know if it's a 2000 or it's a 19. So you can't like tell it, go into the date time and be like, yeah, this is a, like check if this is a real date. I'm looking through the Python thing. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, none of these like answer the question for how to do it with the current thing given to us. A part of me just wants to skip. Skipping it. I don't know, I can't figure it out. But like even like Googling, like I even Googled like how to check the specific format and it's not giving me how to. Wait, let me see if I can. Sometimes there's people that they just straight up copy and paste the thing. Ask people how to do it. It's gonna carry on. Time contains a handy method. Station 8. Ugh. Time. Trying to do. They wanted us to make like a mock whatchamacallit? A mock I mean, I guess in hindsight, like there's a way to do it. I'm just feeling lazy. So basically, they gave us this. They wanted us to make a mock identification checker to make sure it's a valid like identification. And the issue is the first half of it is a date of birth, which is in day, month, and then year, but it only gives like the last 2 digits of the year. But you have to check if it's a valid like thing. Which I guess like technically I could just be like, well, if these 2 numbers are greater than, in our case, 25, do 19 in front of it. For date time, because date time doesn't check in this sort of setup. Like you would need the 1927 to check it. But I was trying to see if there's a way that maybe date time would convert this, but I couldn't find it because I don't think it does. And then any example I saw of people checking the date, it was the full like they were always checking like the full year. Manipulation, so you can do substring of each. Like, well, yeah, well that's the thing though, right? Is that I would also have to set a parameter because this isn't going to be 20. This is 2027, right? Like all 3 numbers they give us are for 19. But you know, if you checked it for someone who was 20, they would have to like differentiate, because if you try to check it as 2027, it's going to be false. 2088, 2023 is like the only viable one, but I doubt. Well, I mean, I guess, you know, 2-year-olds. I don't know when. I'm assuming that's like their birth certificate number in Finland. So it would have to be a check of like, what's the current year? Take the last 2 digits from that. If that is less than or equal to the one given, and then but then like it wouldn't catch if like someone had an ID of 1925 versus 2025, right? Like I don't know how they would want you to handle that aspect of it. Like too many loopholes. Yeah, like the easiest would be just be like date time dot year, take the last 2 numbers, be like, is this greater than or equal to this? If greater than or equal to this, put do what's the year check for? Is it they don't really specify. It's literally because it's just like an identification number, so it's just like the way the identification number is put is they take your birth date with only taking the last 2 digits of the year, and then they add another character that's either a plus, a minus, or an A depending on the century marker, and then they do another like couple digits with a control thing. Like they don't really specify like what's the like I'm assuming all of them are like 19 because of the numbers, right? Except for potentially the last one, which could be 2023, because this course is from 2024. But they don't specify is the thing. So like I don't know how to go. the full year check because it needs to check if it's a valid like actual like the point of the program is to make sure that this is a valid ID number in the system. And in order to do that, it has to make sure that these first digits is a valid like date that exists. So therefore it has to be a date prior to the current year. But then like it doesn't specify whether the dates are like the years are like 19. That's probably the last two digits can be any number be deemed valid. Yeah, well, they'd be deemed actually. You know, I just realized something. I'm just kind of dumb. It does tell you the century marker. It's this. This is this is actually 1888. Never mind. It tells you. Yeah, it tells you. I'm just dumb. I didn't read the whole thing. Oh shit! What the? Like I started looking at it. I'm like, it'd be nice if it told you. And then I went over and I read the second string again, and then I was like, oh, wait, it does tell you. Never mind. Because I was thinking, I'm like, they have to have a way internally to check it because this is based off of like the actual system of how the Finnish like identification is created. I'm like, there's no way that it doesn't have it, and it does. I'm just stupid. I'm just dumb because I was focusing on the first half. I was trying to tackle it like one thing at a time. It's still gonna take a bit for. Exactly what you need programs and one other things. Yeah. This isn't this one it took me off guard because usually when they give you a most of the exercises before this one was like if it has like a 1 2 3, they were not like the one was mutually exclusive from the 2 and the 3, so you could like tackle it like 1 2 3, but in this case it's like I need to know the end like the information from 2 to be able to do 3 because of the way it's split up. So my brain was just like, wait a second. Took a little bit to figure it out. Because it was like I understood that there was a century marker. But since I was looking at how to like figure out the top part, I was like, wait, there's like no way to really tell. And then I was like, wait, the century marker tells you. Oh, I think I have to make it like I need to split it up. We know the first 6 digits could always be that should get it because it won't include the 6. Sure. Pretty sure that should work as the way I want it to, but oops. Probably should just yeah. Alright, so date of birth is this. Actually, no, we'll send the, because we still need the century marker. The date of birth equals that. Then you need a date of birth. Check, I guess is what we'll call it. Which would take the, it'll like split up the string, and then it'll look at like the very last thing to be like, okay, this is the full year. Because of this, it should be 1888. Does it check the less? The personal identifier. Oh, that's just the random number they toss in there, I guess. Year. Plus. Oops. I keep forgetting the colon. Whatever reason. I've done this enough that I should like, that should not be something I forget, but I always forget it like at certain points. There. And here. Was it? Oh. Make sure this works. Okay, that doesn't make it grab too much. Oh wait, it's right. Rolling a bit. Sometimes when it comes to like slicing, especially when I have to do like the beginning and the end, my brain kind of still messes that up more than it should. All right, that works. Mm. Wasn't sure if it's inclusive or exclusive on the index. Yeah, like it's really weird because like I can sit there and be like, yeah, I understand how this works, but then at the same point, it'll be like when I actually have to do it, especially like this, I'm just like, wait, does it need this? Of course, I called it. I knew it. I knew that stupid snake was gonna drop the axe after I didn't need it for Guild Wars anymore. Annoyed. Not really. I was already expecting it. But yeah, because it's just like when you're dealing with like range and stuff, it's like it does this, but then when you're dealing with like slicing, it does this, and it's just like this work. To be fair, in this one, like it was more of a case of my brain because it's exclusive here still. It's just that I was just like, oh, I need the first two letters, so I went to three, but I forget that the first two letters is 0 and 1 for indexing, so that means at two, it's the first two letters. It's just I don't know, just sometimes it just messes with my brain. Uh, oh, I was like, wait, why is that? Is kerfuffled? Hmm. Oh, it's because it's. Uh. Hmm. Oh, I guess we could use that. Oh, break time. Break time. All right, slowly figuring it out. The hardest part is like figuring out all like what things from date time do what I could try from it. But yeah, pretty easy solution is just saying if we can just date time like this, and if it works out, then we're good. If not, then it turns false. Oy. It's not even that cold, and like I just cannot. Well, it's like I can feel it. It's just like my right hand is so cold. I don't even know why. So the windows aren't very well like sealed, and there's like a draft coming. I can like feel the cold because it's not like super cold outside. It's like humid. What even is I think? Yeah, I was gonna say it's like in the 50s. So like I could be outside in like short sleeves, but like what's coming in is like the wind itself though is like pretty chilly still, and uh it's like coming in through the window and I can feel it, and it's like the window is to my right, so like my right hand is exposed. It's exposed. That's why like when it's like really cold, my right hand is usually numb when I'm doing stuff at the computer because it just has that draft of cold air coming in from the outside, just hitting it directly. And then it's just my hand's just like, why? Like, look, don't look at me. If I could magically seal that, I would, but I can't. Come on for me. But yeah. There's might be some Guild Wars 2 on the menu tonight though, for the night stream. I don't know, yeah. Normally I'd well, because we did Guild Wars last night. I'd normally just do whatchamacallit. Tonight would be more coding to make up for it, but I've come to realize with the added brain stress of the whole moving thing and having to pack stuff and this and that, I think I'm just gonna make it where it's just code during the day, and then if I feel like it, I'll code at night, and if not, then we'll like do some sort of gaming. The only downside is I don't want to get started on anything that's like I'd like to get done in one go, aka, for instance, a JRPG or something, because it's not something I'll be very consistent with. And if I have to like cancel a day stream to help pack the house, then that night stream will be coding, and there will probably be about a week or so where I probably won't be able to stream. So, and then when I come back, it probably would be just coding. I still have to set up like the Python and stuff on my laptop, so I can still do like work on like side projects and stuff on that. It's just that let's see, the when we move into the new house, my parents aren't planning on like they're planning on like focusing on like making sure the house is like you know, cleaning the house as you would generally do when you first move into it, make sure everything's clean, spick and span and whatever. And then after that, like go around, you know, well, do the cleaning, setting up all the amenities of water, electricity, all that kind of stuff, getting all the paperwork done and all that. And then after dealing with all that, they'll focus on getting internet up and running. Which we do have mobile hotspot on our phones, which I think we still have the unlimited plan. But sometimes it's not very like consistent. To be fair, I have streamed with it. In this house, I had to stream with it for a bit because of the fact that like the internet was so ass for the Wi-Fi until we got the mesh network up and running. So I used that when I first was streaming, and I was streaming like relatively into like intensive games on bandwidth. But I don't know how it'll work in the new house, because in the new house I plan on streaming from the basement. But at the beginning I might stream from like just the bedroom. But the plan is, the general game plan is to stream from the basement in there, so that way it's like, you know, kind of out of the way. I don't have to worry about noise and stuff. Well, I don't have to worry about my noise waking people up, especially when I stream at night. But I have to figure out like the one area that looks like it's gonna be like where I set up is unfortunately also next to an area that might potentially get turned into like a workshop area, which means I'll have to deal with the thing that annoys me the most, which is people walking through while I'm streaming. But is what it is. Sacrifices must be made. The new house is like better though in general, so it's fine. It's fine, and I plan on like probably getting some partitions to like, yeah, section it off so that way there's no like echoing. So that should help. At the very like I don't remember how tall the basement is. But at the very least, like I'd want to get something that can almost reach what would be the roof or the ceiling of the basement. So that way it's, and then probably just either have that be made of like maybe wooden cloth to like dampen noise, or figure something else out. I don't know, I have some plans for like what to do. It also just depends on like what way I like set up the computer and stuff. I have to like figure a couple of those things out. Just a downside because there's a bit of a weird little area that I have to like work around, which is the stairs to the basement is literally in the middle of a section of the basement. It's not like from one of the walls. So it makes like sectioning it off a little awkward. And I also don't know how many, like, I think from what I could see in the pictures, there was only like a handful of outlets down there and they weren't very close together. But I think it should still be manageable. because I only use specifically for my like streaming setup. I only use two, like just a standard amount of like what you get on the wall outlet, because I use like a power strip for all the externals, and then the computer is directly hooked up to the wall for power. But like my monitors and stuff are all on the power strip, which to be fair, I don't even use everything. I think there's one slot that's used for the switch, and there's another slot that's just empty. You Friday, I'm on Monday with a reservation. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just want this like move to be over with, so I could like figure out how the setup for the new house will have to be, and then we'll have Monster Hunter Wilds at the end of February as a reward for getting through everything. Which I'm hoping the optimization for all of that makes it so at the very least I can stream it decently enough uh on like low settings. Mm-hmm. Even though I don't know if maybe there was just some weird interactions between it and OBS, because like through OBS it would like lag, but like half the time it would like lag and skip on stream. It wasn't lagging and skipping for me like on my monitor, and so it was just kind of weird. I don't know if that was just because the game wasn't playing nice with OBS or not. I don't know. I'm just hoping that I think it should be fine because there's two dates for the open beta. There's gonna be like two open betas next month for it. Which I'm mistaken, the second one. Oh, actually, no. Not looking at it, I think both of them. But no, I think the first one I might be able to play fine because the signing date isn't until the 14th. I think the first one is from the 6th to the 9th. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they don't plan on streaming it, the new open beta, because from what I understand, they're adding like one or two new monsters from the previous beta, but they're not like none of the optimization changes or the like new moves are being added. So I don't really plan on messing with it for too long. And not to mention the new monster they're adding, I already fought before. Like I know how. Like obviously I don't know how he'll work if they'll change some of his moves for stuff for it being like a new game, but the overarching like how the monster like fights, I already know. I have hunted many a Gypsaros in my time. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I also won't lie, I've been kind of skimping on my workout these last 2 days just because missed sleep, and then I was like carrying a vacuum around and cleaning carpet and stuff, and I was like, you know what, cleaning a carpet, like vacuuming carpet and stuff, is enough of a workout for me. It wasn't, but that's what I told myself to make myself feel better about skipping it. I still did my push-ups, at least like one set. I usually do too. Mm-hmm. The nice thing is the new area should also be like less humid, so I should have, you know, not have like a 3 to 4 month migraine in the summertime, but we'll see how it goes. All right, break time's over. Oh, I didn't. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put the thing up. But yeah, we're also gonna end a little early today again because I have to. Well, on the whole, I have to vacuum my again. I had to spread the baking powder, the baking soda, for to make sure it gets the last bit of the smell, the doggo smell out. All right. I guess we don't need it because we already imported the date time. All right, that works fine. Let's try. That's the other idea. Oops. And then the last one should. Nice. To be fair, I literally should have just done this. Oh, I thought. Oh, the plus one was the middle one. Oh, I controlled Z a few times. No, too many times. Sorry, not too few times. Too many times. I didn't mean to go that far back on it. Alright, so the date of birth check is fine. Because this way, if it's not a plus, a minus, or an A, it'll just return false anyway. Because the century marker is part of the date. date of birth, because that was the issue I had when running into it, was that I wasn't considering the fact that the century marker is like part of the date of birth. My brain saw day, day, month, like DD so like day, month, year, and then like for some reason it just went marker for century, tossed out the window when it shouldn't have. Like that's still part of the date of birth. And then we have the whatchamacallit. We need to check if the control character is valid. If I win, if I lose, should always be the final character. Yep. All right. Oops. All right. So for this one, the way it should work. Oh wait, no, it needs to pass the whole thing, doesn't it? Yet. Because it takes into the account of everything. A 9-digit number created by the date of birth. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, Mello, read the whole sentence. I don't know. It like just reading that part of the sentence made my brain go, oh. It was like the 9-digit number created by the date of birth. And like there's no punctuation. It literally goes date of birth and. But as soon as I read that, my brain was like, but there's only 6, and even if I add the year, that's only 8. Where's the 9? Read. It's from the date of birth plus the personal identifier. Yeah, so it needs to pass the whole thing. Or at least I'm going to pass the whole thing and then let it just do inside the function. PIC here. Control equals IC -1, which is what we have to check it against. Mm -hmm. Mhm. Oh, and then I could pass that over. Yeah. I did this without even realizing it. I was just thinking of having this return the list so that I could do it in here, but no, I can make it return the just go here and return the thing instead of having to put that inside of that function. And then just have it check itself over here. Alright, works. Okay, so we have to do need to turn it into a list. I think I might just cast it as a list. Would that work? Yeah. Right? No, 6. Right, starts from 0. And then ID equals call it so last 3, right? So it's like 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes from 7 and right? Because you need 7, 8, and then 9. Yeah, because it's 3 numbers. Because 10 is the very last one. I should be able to cast both of these as integers. We'll test out like if it actually works in this. Alright. First, plus, first. Wait, it needs to be integer number. Oh, okay, no, no, no. This needs to be. We need to make a 9-digit number and then divide that by 31. Okay, this is even easier than I was expecting. That is a multiplication, Mellow. Yeah, I figured. Oh, this is a list. Uh, what's that? What's the thing called? Oh, I guess I don't need to turn it into a list. Right. I don't need to do this, like, at all. Because I had misunderstood. Like, it was just supposed to be a 9-digit number that gets divided. Mm. Something tells me that's not the right number. I say something? Divided by 31. The 9-digit number 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dividing it by 31, which we did. And selecting the character at the index specified by the remainder of the string. Hmm. Something tells me that this index isn't going to go to what is this? 7,446,061. I don't think the index goes that far. So I'm assuming that I am misunderstanding the instructions in some form or capacity. Calculated by taking the 9-digit number created by the date of birth. How many times do you need to go? And the personal identifier, dividing this by 31. I mean, it's taking the number. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, the room. Oh no, yeah, that still doesn't. I would say it is this, but that's not gonna give us the right answer. I don't think. Does it? Oh, it does. 15. It's just that, if I remember to change the print statement to print out the right thing, probably could work. I did have it right. It's just I'm just a little dumb today. A little more than usual. Okay. And then it would be connected to equals control list control index, which in here this just needs to return. Well, I should probably make sure that's printing control characters, honestly. I'm assuming it should because they're both strings and I just concatenated them together, but better safe than sorry. Well, consider. Wait, I got the. All right, there we go. I was gonna be like, considering it didn't do anything, and then I forgot that it needs the parentheses, or else it just treats it as if just a variable that's not assigned to anything. All right, so that works. So it should return control characters that number, and then if control, I'm gonna put that as 1. Ooh, turn true. Else turn. And then we go up here and we go print spell check. Oh, I don't want to do like all 3. And this should return true. Well, actually, we should have just done all 3. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know. I was like, I don't want to do it. It's just gonna say. Oh, that's a problem. That's supposed to be true. And it is returning a false control check. Oh, why is it returning? The remainder is 19. One, 2, 0, 4, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6. The remainder of that is apparently 19. It's returning the wrong one. It's for some odd reason. For some reason, it's returning J. Why? 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19. At worst, it should be returning the K. Because technically it should be 18, actually. Because 0. Wait, no, that's 10. 12, 17. Yeah. It should be returning K, but it's returning J for some odd reason. But then it's working for the other two. Yeah, wait, why isn't it working for this? I'm actually confused. This is returning the wrong number for some reason. At least if it matches. The index is right, is 0, 9. Wait, why is it different? What? Oh, there's crap. Okay, never mind. I have to just manually enter this string. That string is not it's not actually what I thought it was. They chop out letters. I'm like, wait, why is it not adding up? It's because they take out let's see, it's A B C D E F. They take out G, they take out I, which shouldn't affect the other two at all. Yeah, yeah, that's what it was. Okay. It's because all I saw was like the digits and then all the capital like letters. So I thought it was they just took like capital ASCII, right, uppercase ASCII, and then string digits and like put it together. But that's not what it was. It needed to actually be this string. All right. Well, that works. Relatively easy once I don't be dumb and just read the whole thing top to bottom. Yeah, it was just like they said they gave us a list of PICs to try out and that they should all be valid. But that was fun. We'll save this one. Uh, mm, one second. I just remembered that's not done. Is it? No, wait, no, it's not done. It's still needed. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, we're done. No, we're not done. It needs to be if DLB check equals true and control check print. I see. Valid. Else. I see. Nice. Also, something I've gotten used to is when I needed to print out multiple things to like, especially they can be checked against each other, is I need to just have it printed out as a tuple. So I'm not writing like 6 lines of print, 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 print. But then also kind of makes it a little disorganized over here to like see what it's doing. Now we're done. We didn't need this, unfortunately. Now we're finished. Right. Handy method. Time formatting uses specific characters. Signify specific formats of a few. You can also specify the delimiter between elements. Examples above. Datetime formatting works in a reverse direction as well, in case you need to parse a datetime object from a string given by the user. strp does that. Start date. Ah. Please write a program for recording the amount of time on a television, computer, or mobile device screen. A specific period of time. Guess we'll need this stuff. Late June. Starting day 2020. Days 5. And screen time in minutes on each day. Kind of baggy on you, babe. Let's see. Program should sort the data in a file. Late June.txt. All right, time to combine the thingy. The big thing though is, oh, I guess it's to use. Okay, you have to use the format thing for making the lines. No more. I think first things first is figuring out, make it do what I want to do. Mm. I didn't know about the comma thing when you were importing though. That's really handy to know. Range. Mm. Hmm. I don't want to write that. Shit. Where's the? It just feels kind of weird because I'm not sure how to use. Like I know like I have a idea of how to do it, but I don't think it's gonna be the way they want you to do it because considering they just taught us about using the strf time for formatting it, I'm assuming they want us to do that. Because I was thinking, is they want us to do like have the person write down like the start date and then how many days they're recording, right? So say it's like, well, I guess we'll just use their example, like 24, 6, 2020, and then the number of days is like 5, right? So then it would cover. So it would cover, including the day of, it would cover the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, right? So me, and just looking at that, would be like, okay, well then I'll just take this, right? Actually, it could still work the way I do it because I still have to use the. I still would use the thing, but it would be like the date time strp one method. Is it strp time? Yeah, it's time. No. And then just like take that and then run with it. And just make the the day value increase that by 1, and then have it like regurgitate. And that's that to be like an actual. Oh, because it has to be a string. That's why. Hmm. It's printing the minutes, and I don't want the minutes. Hmm. I guess the minutes wouldn't really matter. How do I make it? I need to use. I don't need to use time delta for that, dude. You can access the number of days, but not the number of years. The length of year varies. Use days, seconds, microseconds. Addition between time. Problem is that it has to ask based off of every specific date what it'll be. Do that. It would have to be well, no, because it still gets turned into like a string, right? Or no, I think it's a datetime object. It's like a class. Yeah, it's a datetime. Hmm. Oh, finally, another sword. I need one more sword and I can finish that Exalta. Um, date time for adding a day. Mhm. Okay. Mm. Mm. It'd have to start from here though. It'd have to be like print screen time for this date. Do I need to? I'm assuming it doesn't work this way, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we have to convert it to. Okay, yeah. I kind of assumed that was the case, so I just wanted to make sure. So what you do is you go here, you go print. Uh, yeah, this is where it gets a little like, eh. But I think it's like I can. It'll to me it'll be kind of scuffed. At least I feel like it'd be scuffed because it needs to be. Yeah, but you have to do it in order to get the other one back. The time. It's supposed to ask screen time. Mm. Oh, I'm assuming that doesn't work. Oh, because I put that all the way out here. Kind of dumb. I'm like, wait, like I'm putting the curly brackets and the parentheses in there is just not where they're supposed to because my brain like derped hard for a second. All right, let me test it this. Hmm. Oh, dive. I need to write the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, because like it feels a little redundant, right? Because you're taking like this one, but I feel like just because I'm the type that I like to do it all in one go. Like I don't want to have to do the 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Nice. Yeah, because for the 25, the 26, the 27, and the 28, it's like I just want to do it all in one go, right? I don't want it to have to like have like two of these written, right? For one for the first date and then the other one for the other date. Okay. So now that I solved the biggest mystery, well, the first big mystery, the next one is making the file for what will be written to the text document. Uh, function. Oh, okay, no, I should do that into, okay, never mind. I wasn't gonna turn it into a variable, but now that I think about it, I should turn it into a variable because I could use it for something else. For making like a tuple or something. Print type tupe type and screen time in minutes day. Wow. I don't feel like writing out the entirety of computer. Actually, that doesn't even need to be in here. It can be in the main body. Equals start date days days. Then it'll do this, and then it'll call in screen time days. Why does this indent keep sabotaging me? Oh, snap. Okay. I guess you got tired of me complaining. He's like, here's your swords, leave me alone. Finally. About time. Uh yeah. Right. Well, it should just work. You just test it. Yep. Beautiful. Time info here. This. Cool. So what it needs to be is screen time info. Or no, screen time list. And date time in. So this way, make a tuple. This. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why sometimes it just gets completely disleveled for the whatchamacallit. For like the indents. It just like it'll just come unaligned. So I get sick and tired of dealing having to like realign it. I just get it all down. Alright, so now it takes one argument to give it. Didn't it pen? Oh, I forgot the extra set of parentheses. Yeah, because with saving them as tuples, I can then go in and deal with this later. Because then I can take like the second tuple, which will have the time, that'll have the space, and then I can replace the blank spaces with the slashes that it's gonna want. Hmm? Oh, because it's. I was like, wait, why is that wrong? Like, it shouldn't be wrong. It is. It's because I put the colon instead. So it's the both me and Python are confused. program should store the data in we're not gonna deal with this now. This will be a thing to deal with later. Right now we just need to get all of this stored, which to be fair, I think this is basically done. So that being done, I guess we move on to the next one. I guess we can still make sure. Well, this one will still have everything. Yeah, because then we can take this list, move it over to I guess we'll just move the write to file function then. Uh, that'll get called in the main function. I want file name and main time. And this will return. Right, but in here, file name is string. In time tuples. This one will just have to do the try. With file name x file. Oh, I should make a, I know what I should do. Do make a list. This one would take the list. Oh, for now. For file if type I. If type I equals tuple. Oh, what I want to do. Was that pi equals tuple? I this um and you start 0. Oh, actually, we're not done. I needed to calculate the total minutes and then the average minute. So that part's like could be too terrible. Hmm. Oh well, to be fair, in this case, it would all be strings. I just don't remember if. Oh my god, not again, brother. I don't know why today it just keeps like fucking with the indentions. Okay, it does work. Oh, but it's gonna work from. Ooh, actually, it might not work with the date time version because I don't think the date time version has the replace. But I have to recast it as a string, maybe? Oh, actually, no, I don't need to mess with it with the date. No, right, because the time info is going to be a string. All right, no, that's fine. And that's the only part that's going to get, like, deal with the replace part. All right, got, like, when the timer goes off. Ending stream so I can vacuum, because I have to vacuum a little bit more than this today than I did yesterday. Because yesterday I couldn't cover as much area in baking soda because uh the baking soda we had left, it gets so humid in this house, it turned the baking soda that we had just into a solid block, like the extra one. So we had to get more baking soda today so I could cover more area. Total minutes. Average minutes. Because these two won't get called in until here. Well, even then, to be honest, like this will get this could get called in here, and then it could just return both, right? The total minutes and the average time, and then just split the tuple as we need it. Alright. The total minutes we would need screen time, which is a list. Tuples. It would then have to go for I and screen time. Total minutes equals minutes equals I one split on blank. Minutes. Then it would just be. I think we just do return sum, right? That's... All right, I have to turn it into integers. Yeah, okay. So change that to print. Yeah. Because then it'll just return that, which we can just make it call for average minutes, which average minutes will just take. And some, and I think it's length. And then it returns a tuple, which I don't know what it'll be called. I'll just call it like minutes for now. And it would be minutes tuple. And then here it would literally just be return minutes 0 divided by minutes. Yeah, okay. I was gonna be like, oh wait, that won't work. No, it does work because I'm not at like I'm leaving this as the entire list, so it should be fine. So for instance, if we take this, if we go minutes equals this, and then print average minutes. Yeah, because it's 21 divided by 6, which is indeed 3.5. So it works. All right, so that works fine. I mean, to be fair, that shouldn't have been an issue anyway. So these are good. The big one is the time period one. Actually, not really. Uh, take screen time. Screen time. List pupils. And screen time. Actually, I don't even need that. return date, screen time. Oh. Right, let me type that. I always get confused sometimes. I'll just want to be. I skin it because VIP. Label. Benchmark. Okay, that does work. Because we just want the beginning and end date. Yeah, so with that, it should take the first and last days and toss them back. To be honest, I don't foresee this working on the first go, and I'm probably gonna have to like fiddle with some stuff, but I think it should be okay. We have the start end, we have the total minutes, we have the average minutes, we have the file name. Now we're on the right to file. I don't know how I should have it like in here and then just pass it all here. Or if I should just have it in right to file. Because it would be 1, 2. It'd be like 4 arguments getting passed. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Doing with the process of that. First place. Not rely on a hard design reviews. Basically, yeah, experience. I think I'd probably just rather have it be over here in in the main body, and then we'll just pass it to the function. Oh. I'll finish writing this out and then we'll wrap it up for this stream so I can go and vacuum my room and then figure out what's for dinner and hope there's not a dishwasher still in the middle of the kitchen. Because then it would be, and there would be. Function call here. Then write to file. Yeah, that should be fine. And we'll save this at screen time. All right. Not bad, not bad. All right, that'll be it though. I gotta go finish vacuuming the room and figuring out like what's for food. But yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Yuna. She's trying to finish out the Star Rail story. I'll believe it when I see it. But tonight will probably be more gaming. It'll probably be Guild Wars 2 or something else along the way if I don't know, decide to play that and play something else instead. Friday is still gonna be like a side project work day during the day, and then Grand Blue grind at night for Arcarum. But yeah, so again in the Discord, I'll make sure to keep y'all up to date. Like I said before, I don't foresee any like this week day streams being canceled. At least potentially maybe Thursday or Friday, but next week is probably when I'll have to cancel a few because that'll probably be when my parents really try to like finish packing the house. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. If it's a certain day, feel have a good day. If it's a certain day, feel you as well. Stay safe, stay hydrated. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye bye.